Guys, I am so fucking mad right now. More people trying to jump into the jump into the Vic Mignogna situation and not knowing the fucking atmosphere of what's actually going on. Oh, Animat had to jump in the fucking ring like a motherfucker like he normally does because he's a fucking mother... Okay, let me calm down. Last thing I wanted to spike my blood pressure up. Listen. See, now, this is what I hate. When people who haven't been following this whole situation try to jump in and tell their 2 cents when they don't know what the fuck is going on. Basically, Animat said if Vic Mignogna would have just shut up and not do this lawsuit, he would have made a comeback. Just... Animat, do you understand what the gravity of what actually happened? Or did you jump in? You shooting your mouth off like you did with fucking Sony Pictures. And oh yeah, I talked about that little nasty business you had. I'm just saying the whole Vic Mignogna situation is more complex than you know, and yet you wanted to talk shit. Yes, I'm a Vic Mignogna fan, but we didn't just jump on this because we're his fans. People like you are what really get me angry. Now, Ultimate Gohan almost tried last week. Really almost got me there. But people like you, who constantly have a history of shooting out their mouths, when they don't understand the actual atmosphere of what's fucking going on, like with Sony Pictures telling all of Sony Pictures to get out of freaking basically be fight, basically go out of business, which will leave thousands of people out of a fucking job. It's the same as this. Animat, sometimes, if you're gonna talk about a subject like this, you gotta at least do it with some fucking tact. God, it's like no fucking human being understands, hey, if we're gonna talk about this sensitive topic, let's be a little bit more sensitive to what's actually going on. Or at least understand what's going on. Just don't fucking jump in like your fucking Nightcrawler going, I must jump into this. Oi! I have never been so mad at a YouTuber in all my life. And that says something. That says something. Because with Ultimate Gohan, he was kind of like Wingus. Like, that was Dingus. And that didn't get me mad. And put your Wingus. Oh, man. This really just got me all... This got me all kinds of fucking mad. But oh yeah, you blame the fans because it's our fault. What the fuck were you even man? I'm gonna look at man. I should look at your video later and then do a follow up because legit, you had no reason to really talk about this. All right, you may be Animat, but this had nothing to do with the animation you do. You don't even cover anime. This ain't even your. You don't have a dog in this race. That's the part that fucking kills me. I mean, yeah, you can talk about it if you want, but, like, you don't know what the fuck is going on. Everybody else does. And I hate when people jump in and they just pretend like they know what's going on. And they say, if Vic Mignogna didn't say nothing, Vic Mignogna hasn't said anything negative to any of the people in this lawsuit. Man has literally preached about being kind and courteous and not trying to put anybody down. You would know that if you actually did some research. See, this is what pisses me off. People don't do their fucking research and just want to do hot takes for the sake of it. Because this will give me clicks. This will give me views. But no one wants to put in the time, the effort, the actual the actual effort it takes to do fucking research. And oh yeah, I may be a little channel, everybody, but at least I try. I fucking try to do research, even if I don't know a topic. I look into it. I see things from both angles, and I've been following this for I've been following this since it began because regardless of what Ultimate Gohan may say, Dragon Ball as a dub is very close to my fucking heart. And seeing my favorite voice actors just it's disillusioning. All the stuff that happened is very disillusioning. And I've been dealing with that. Hell, it actually made me a little bit depressed. Not super depressed, not like really depressed, but it made me depressed enough to be like, why do I even watch anime? See, seriously, that had me question that. A thing that's been a part of me since I was a child. But no, people like you, Emmett, you just jump in the story and pretend like you know shit. That's the kind of crap that gets on my nerves. And don't even get me started on the others. Don't even get me started because if I talk about them, I'll be here all fucking day. And I'm trying. Y'all, sometimes, now that I have high blood pressure, it's so hard to try and keep myself calm sometimes. It really is. It really fucking is. And I shouldn't have went off like this, but fucking hell. This is the kind of shit, man. This is the kind of shit that we fans fucking deal with from a bunch of people who don't know what's going on. It's not bad. It's bad enough we got the Cake Vic side constantly thinking that we're this, we're that, we're doing this, we're doing this, we're fiddling around with their lives, we're fucking with them, we're doxing them, we're doing all this shit, but nothing is going on, and it just irks me, and it's even more irritating that people like you are just y'all just. It's like you jumped on this for relevance. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm good, guys. It's just that crap. Yeah, I'm shaking the crap. That's great. That's great. It's just people like you just anime. You have a history of just shooting off your mouth. First about freaking Sony, like you didn't even think about the repercussions of what would happen if Sony actually went out of business because it's hard to, like for some people, it's hard to find an animation job in this day and age. And now you're talking about Vic Mignogna. Like, do you think before you talk? Or is it just you like to shoot diarrhea straight up out of your mouth without actually thinking? No, you do it without actually thinking. That's pretty much apparent. Ugh. And yes, I'm a big Mignogna fan, but nah, man, I had an issue. Like I had an issue with this because it's just the same as when you basically shot your mouth off about fucking Sony because you didn't like any of the shit that they did. And basically kept calling people idiots for liking Sony Pictures. Same fucking. It's almost like the same fucking thing because you're berating people for basically standing their ground in their beliefs and their ideals of wanting to stick with Sony Pictures if they like it. Like, some of us are standing our ground with fucking Vic. It boggles my mind. It really does. Because what do you even have to gain from this? Other than probably the brownie points you probably get from the Cake Vic fan. from the kick Vic side of things. What do you gain? Absolutely nothing. Just you making these hot takes, and then everybody else from the Stand with Vic side making videos to take pot shots at you, and then you're back at square one every time. You're repeating the same mistake you did before. God. Seriously, I just feel it. Mankind is fucking devolving. Just, I'm done. Animat, it doesn't matter if I unsubscribe. It doesn't matter if I say I'm unsubscribing to you. But, jeez. I thought, after the Sony thing, you'd probably learn something about, well, being better than you were. But, guess not. And people don't give me that. And don't give me the whole, well, Bugsy, you basically did stuff like that in the past. Well, I may have done that in the past, but at least I try to be better. I try to be better. I at least try to make an effort. What do these motherfuckers do? No, do the same fucking thing because they don't know nothing else. Peace. I'm done.